Welcome to the Jothishi.com YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about Sanatana Dharma and its relevance to Hinduism. So in the last episode we spoke about Om. Today let's discuss on a slightly broader topic called Sanatana Dharma. What do you think is Sanatana Dharma?
Yeah, so if you split that two words and then try to figure out the meanings, Sanatana means universal, and universal which is applicable to everybody, and Dharma means rules or law. In other words, when you combine Sanatana Dharma, universal principles. Sanatana Dharma means what are we supposed to do in this life. So Dharma means क्या करना चाहिए, and Karma means क्या कर रहे हैं. So what are we supposed to do and what are we actually doing? So from a Hinduism or a universal perspective, what are we supposed to do in this life? So that simplifies what is Sanatana Dharma.
So one question that I would like to ask here is, you brought in the term Hinduism here and linked it with Sanatana. Can you explain more on how Hinduism and Sanatana Dharma are maybe interlinked?
Yes. So Hinduism per se cannot be defined as a religion. It is actually a way of life, and our texts prescribe certain rules and regulations for this particular life, and that rules and regulations which are in sync with the nature is called Sanatana Dharma. So now the question comes, what are those rules? Who defines those rules? And those kind of...
So you spoke about the way of life and certain rules and guiding principles in the way one person should live his life. So what are these rules, the way of, and what is this way of life, or what are these guiding principles that one person should live his life in accordance with?
So you can broadly categorize these principles into 5 major categories. What should I do? So for example, I should help my parents. I should do my studies at a child level, at a youth level. So that is one principle. Next level is, how do I help my family? How do I interact with my family? How do I contribute to my family as a whole? The next level, the third level is, how do I make an impression in a society? How do I help people around me? So that is the third level. The fourth level is, how do I connect with the universe? So how do I get more connection with the plants, the trees, the environment? How do I make contributions to the society? How do I make sure that I do not dirty the place? How do I make sure that I do not make sure that the water is polluted and corrupt? So those are the fourth level of existence. But the fifth and the main important level as per Sanatana Dharma is, how does the soul move out from your existence and merge with the ultimate reality? So the Jivatma, how do you enable the Jivatma to kind of merge with the Paramatma? So that is the prime principle that our Sanatana Dharma prescribes. So these are the 5 basic things on how our life should be based as per Sanatana Dharma.
So it is very easy to, go from I to, let's say, I'm contributing for myself, and I'm helping my family in the next level, right? And again, after the family, then comes the society, where I live in a certain manner, I contribute in a certain manner, I help people, right? I feed the needy, all of that is another contribution, right? And then comes the bigger contribution where, I am more environmentally friendly, right? I'm taking care of the environment. But the fifth aspect that you spoke about is a very abstract aspect, right? Where you're talking about the individual soul that can only be experienced. And that then getting intertwined with the Paramatma, which is again an experience and a concept by itself. So the first 4 are very doable, right? From an intellectual perspective, you can say that this can be done, right? I know how to do it, these are the steps to do it. But how do you know that there is this concept of moksha? So how do you know that this individual self will be a part of the Paramatma?
So, it is a journey. This entire 5-level process, especially the 5th level, where we try and connect to the reality, is a journey. The journey may happen today, the journey may not happen in this life, may happen in the next life. But what we are trying to do here is get the process right. So, out of 100% of the population worldwide, maybe only 2% or 5% or 1% or less than 1% may kind of take this 5th level journey. But the 1st and the 4th level, I think everybody can do it. And it is from an emotional and an intellectual perspective. The 5 states that we talked about, it is independent of any religion. So it has got no connection with a particular religion kind of a thing. It is just a way of life. And this way of life is kind of subdivided and documented in our scriptures as Sanatana Dharma. That is universal rules to live a happy and a peaceful life. Now we will talk about the 5th stage and its relation to moksha in the probably next video.
So to summarize, Sanatana Dharma essentially is a way of life that encompasses the rules of the entire universe. So it goes from the individual self, which is the I, to the different layers of the society, including the family, the society, including the environment, and something that is also a little beyond what we can comprehend, something that is a little more ethereal, where the Jivatma becomes one with the Paramatma. And there is also a concept of moksha that Anand touched upon, which we will then talk about in the next episode of Jothishi.com. If you are interested in this and would like to get some questions answered, please leave your questions in the comment below and we will take it up in the coming episodes. Thank you for watching Jothishi.com.